So I've never done a video like this before, so this is going to be very different, very interesting. I actually never set the camera down and talked like this. Usually it's in my hand and we're going around and I'm showing you guys different stuff. But since I'm doing videos from home, this is one of the episodes I'm going to be doing. But it's going to be fun nonetheless. But today we're going to be talking about, I'm going to do 6. Normally I would do 5, but I'll throw in a bonus. 6 of my Disney collectibles, different things that I have that revolve around the Walt Disney Company. Could be something from the park, it could be something from Disney history, but 6 of my cool, weird, and wacky items that I have. Some of them are sentimental, some of them I really don't know if you could put a price on something like this, and I'm not really worried about the value because majority of it, if not all of it, means something to me. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hi everybody, and welcome to the World of Micah, and welcome to a different video here on the channel. I'm going to be showing you guys six items that's in my collection, my Disney collection. Before we get started, if you're new here to the channel, this is not like something I would normally do on the channel. I recommend going back and watching some of my past videos, but this is something that's going to be different on the channel. I'll probably do a couple of videos just like this, but if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free. It'll keep you updated with my latest video. If you would like to support my channel, visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/World of Micah. We're donating $1 a month, can help fund episodes just like this. And all my links are down below. But now,
let's take a closer look.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is this right here. The Disney-MGM Studios Walt Disney World water cup. This is a water cup. I'm not sure if this was for cast members or if this was for like a special event that they would have at the park. But nonetheless, it has the Disney-MGM Studios logo on it, the old school Walt Disney World logo on it, which they are using again. I mean, minus some dust on the inside, it's in really good shape because it is styrofoam. There's no date on this, but it is styrofoam, so I'm surprised it has lasted this long. I have another one of these that I'll show probably in a later video, but I wanted to show this one on this episode. Next up, this is kind of a two-parter, but it is 2 different items. This is a very old Disneyland patch right here. Very cool little item. I was actually given this for Christmas. It's part of my Christmas gift from Abby's dad. Really cool. Always been into patches, and just a circular Mickey Mouse patch with the Disneyland logo on it is pretty awesome in my book, and it's in really good condition. I can see that it was probably on something at one point. There's some stitching in the back here that's kind of frayed, but other than that, there's no holes in it. There's no stains on it. I mean, this is in really good condition, and I don't know if I'll ever put it on anything, but it's a really cool piece. And another patch that I had that was actually on it was on, I believe, well, it's a Disney-MGM Studios catering company patch that was actually on a costume piece. You can see the stitching and everything, and then someone put it on like a piece of leather on the back of it so it wouldn't lose its shape. And I believe this was with the food and beverage cast members, and it was on like an apron type thing, but it's cool. It's got that old school MGM Studios look to it with the stripes, and it looks like it's a part of a real old school catering company. This is really cool. I actually have a few of these. This one being the most worn one I have, kind of distressed. The other ones that I have were in much better shape. I don't know, I like this a lot. Moving on to the next piece we have. Now this is pretty awesome. This is what inspired Walt Disney when he was doing Disneyland. This is what inspired Adventureland. He used to have a series called Walt Disney True Life Adventures, and this is an old school book, The Living Desert, part of the Walt Disney True Life Adventures. It's really cool. If you ever get a chance to look through this book, the pictures on there are incredible. Just, I mean, there's scorpions right here on this page and tarantulas on this page, and very neat book coming from Disney. Not sure exactly the year on this. I believe I found the year once before in this book. If there's any copyright, well, right here, check this out. Forward with Walt's picture on it. That is cool. 1954 was this, and when I found this, I couldn't believe how good condition was. I mean, none of the pages are torn, none of the pages are I mean, some of the spine hasn't even been broken. There's a few pages where the spine's been broken, and those will automatically flip. But I mean, even the outside, there's no tear. There's a little tiny nick right here on the spine. But other than that, I mean, it's in really, really good condition. I thought this was like a reprint, but it's not. This is an original 1954 Walt Disney's Living Desert. Kind of cool. I believe, I could be making this up, but I believe on Disney Plus there's some True Life Adventures on there. If not, you should probably look up some. I'll see if I can find some on YouTube, and I'll put them down. Like, I'll put the link down below in the description box so you guys can check this out. This scene right here with the bobcat on the cactus is so famous. This has been, I believe they had something along that lines in Nature's Wonderland. I know there's a clip of this in the Wonderful World of Color intro. I think you could see the bobcat and the cactus like breaking and the bobcat like falling off. Yeah, this is some mega Disney history, especially for those of you who are into Adventureland. Kind of cool. The next item on our list is something I got for Christmas this last year. This is very, very cool. This is Walt Disney's Guide to Disneyland. And let me tell you, this book is absolutely, absolutely mind-blowing how in good shape it is. It goes through everything. Main Street USA. Look at this. Disneyland Grand Canyon. Some more stuff in Main Street Fantasyland. Look at that. Wow. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. The old map of Disneyland here. Attractions that were there. It just goes on and on how cool this book is. And a lot of people always correct me when I say that Disneyland was Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom. And look right there, Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, Anaheim, California. They used to call Disneyland the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom of Disneyland. Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom. There were different ways they would phrase it, but that's what they once called it. Pepsi-Cola, Golden Horseshoe review, so that's before Coca-Cola was in the parks. Casa de Fritos, it's an old story about that. Also right here, the Chicken Shack, Aunt Jemima's Kitchen Pancake Place. I mean, there's so many historical things. And here's when they had the Indian Village, ceremonial dances. If you look here, the Pirate Ship Restaurant, Chicken of the Sea, and Skull Rock Cove. This is very cool. I wonder if, yep, Western Mine Train and Mule Pack through Nature's Wonderland. So that just lets you know, not sure the date on this, but I know Nature's Wonderland, there it is. Look at that, the Rainbow Caverns. Look at Walt, that Indian headdress. Like I said, it's in fantastic condition. Abby's dad bought me this past year for Christmas, and honestly, I don't look at it enough. I need to look at this more and more, but I don't want to wear the pages out. Yeah, Tomorrowland, the year was 1987 when Tomorrowland that year. Guessing this was around the opening of Disneyland. I just thought this book was fantastic. Still looking for a date on this. Oh wait, we'll look here. Okay, MCM LX11. If you guys know what year that is, MCM LX11. Comment below. I'm curious. Walt Disney's Guide to Disneyland. What a super awesome book. And now we're moving on to the last item on my list of things. Now this is something, I just don't know if you could put a price on something like this because it's very unique. It's a Dick Tracy mug, but it's not just a Dick Tracy like thermos mug. I also got this postcard that came inside. It says, "Be there first. Dear Disney stockholder," this is on the back of this postcard. "Dear Disney stockholder, be the first to see Dick Tracy midnight Thursday, June 14th. A limited edition t-shirt is your ticket of admission for a guaranteed seat at the first showing of Dick Tracy at your local participating theater. T-shirts are on sale now at the theater box office. Don't miss out. Get your t-shirts now." This is from Touchstone Pictures, coming from Burbank, California. And then I also have this letter that you guys really need to see. Now on this letter from the Walt Disney World Company, June 1990, look at that, calling all annual pass holders, calling all annual pass holders. Which you guys know Dick Tracy's thing was calling Dick Tracy, calling Dick Tracy. He's on his way. Dick Tracy is on his way in the biggest, most spectacular movie event of the year. The excitement begins at a special debut screening at midnight on Thursday, June 14th. In other words, Friday, June 15th at 12:01. And you can be among the first to share the fun. Here are all the facts direct from Tracy's own police file. There are no tickets for this premiere, and it's saying that you have to wear your t-shirt as your ticket, and then we hope your special Dick Tracy event, or as one of Dick Tracy's toughest adversaries mumbles would say, Mumph Womb Wearies Nymphum. Cordially, the Walt Disney World Resort. P.O. Box, Lake Buena Vista, part of the magic of the Walt Disney Company down here. Now, they had a premiere at Downtown Disney, at the theater there, and all three of these items came inside this, and I don't believe when the guy sold me it, he knew these were in there. They were kind of, yeah, you can see it folds up very well like this, and they were shoved in there just like this. He was like, what's in there? And I said, it's just a postcard and a letter. And he was just like, oh, okay. I don't know if you could really price something like this. I mean, I remember I paid like $5, maybe $3 for this, but I think it's worth more because there's so much history, not only with Dick Tracy in this, but there's also history with the Walt Disney Company. And this is the kind of stuff you can't buy. Like, you would only get it if you were a stockholder or a pass holder. You know what I mean? Like, how do you put a price on something like this? So yeah, this is 6 items. Technically it should have been 5 because these are just 2 patches, but there are 6 different items here that I wanted to show you guys that I had. Now, this is not my top list, but this is definitely some things that are up higher on my collectibles that I have. But I plan on doing more videos like this. I have some Universal stuff. I have a bunch of stuff, guys. I have a lot of Disney stuff like this too. So if you're into something like this, or you're into this kind of video, comment below or give me a big thumbs up. Let me know either way, and I'll see to it that I do more videos like this, because I'm trying to come up with different ways to do episodes, since I really can't get out and go and show you guys stuff physically at the park, but I can show you guys stuff at my house that kind of reminds me, and maybe you, of the park, or something of yesteryear, as they call it in Disney lingo, you know, from the past of Disney. But now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you guys tomorrow on a brand new episode. All my links are down below. Comment about this stuff. Let me know what your favorite thing is. If you have something similar like this, comment below. Let's engage in this differently. Head on over to my Instagram page. Comment over there. Let me know how you guys like this episode. But I'll see you guys on a brand new episode tomorrow. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.